Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. But let us continue with this very good project. So, we have here, we need to tighten it. We were tighten 4 attachment bolts to 11 foot-pounds, so we have our tool here. And before, we're just gonna hand tighten it. Okay. Here we go. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. All right. So, tighten 4 attachment bolts. Do not apply downward pressure to the cylinder bore. Blah, blah, blah. Align the bottom of the cylinder bore liner 117 with the cylinder bore of the block 100. So it's saying to align these two together.
Hey.
Oh. Yeah. So align both of them together. How are they aligned? Kind of looks like it's in, huh? Yeah, that looks fine. Okay. Align the installation arbor number 1 on the top of the cylinder bore liner. So that's... Oh, align the arbor, huh? Oops. Kind of looks aligned. Oh, you see this? Okay, it's pretty much aligned. Align the push blocker 2 of the cylinder bore into the groove. Okay. That's kind of like we have to lift it. That looks fine. Okay. Now, Do not use any air-powered or electric tools to rotate the thread shaft. Using a ratcheted, rotate it. Alright. Oh, what size is this guy? Oh, like a 10? No. 11? Let's try 11. Nope. Wrong again. 13? Huh. I like to be wrong. What'd you say? 14. Wow. 15. 15. Using a ratchet, rotate the thread shaft of the fixture 401 cylinder bore liner installer in order to install the cylinder bore liner into the engine block. Do not completely sit the cylinder bore liner in the block. Okay. Let us ratchet. That's right. Okay. Okay. Ready? It looks like everything's aligned. Let's try it. Now, is this easy? Is it hard? Right now, it's very, very easy. It's very easy. No resistance. It's fluid. As if it were a... It's actually kind of scary how fluid it is. Okay, right there was a little bit of resistance, but not much. Now the thing is, anyone could do this. As long as you have the tools. And you don't need a factory or anything like that, you know? You're doing it in the backyard. Right next to my beautiful orange tree and lemon tree. Now I call it my tree, when in reality it's not even my tree. I believe this tree was here before we moved into the house. Look at that. Fluid. Oh, this is so beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. Now it does say, do not completely seat the cylinder bore liner in the block. Leave approximately 1/16 inch of the cylinder bore liner above the surface of the cylinder block. Using a torque wrench, torque the thread shaft in the fixture. Okay, we're getting close. So, wow, beautiful. So it says, let's see, do not completely seat the cylinder bore liner in the block. Leave approximately, can you see? Yeah. Leave approximately 1/16 of the cylinder bore liner above the surface. 1/16. 1/16. 1/16. Say 1/16. Huh? One sixteenth. So leave that much where? Above the surface of the cylinder block. Okay, so basically that much. Okay. How am I gonna do this? Just calculate it by eye. Okay, so a little bit more. It's saying the cylinder bore liner. Now, does it mean okay, this is confusing. So let's see. If it's saying to leave, does it mean leave it the 16th from here or from here? Leave approximately 1/16 inch of the cylinder bore liner above the surface. Using a torque wrench, torque the threaded shaft of the fixture 401 cylinder bore liner installer 75 foot-pounds in order to completely seat the cylinder bore liner in the cylinder block. With the cylinder bore liner properly installed, a minimal portion of the cylinder bore liner flange will protrude above the blocked deck surface. Remove the fixture. Well, why don't we just we'll just use a torque wrench now. So 75 foot-pounds. Okay. $75 foot-pounds. $50, $60, $75 foot-pounds. Okay, so let's do 75. Okay, now it's going really close in. Ah, it's in. 75 foot-pounds. I feel tension. It's gonna click. There it goes. Make sure, let's double check. 75 pounds. Foot-pounds. 75. Never know with these type of stuff. You gotta double check, triple check. Still going. That's it. That's it. Okay. Minimal portion of the cylinder bore liner flange will protrude above the block deck surface. Remove the fixture. All right. Remove the fixture. Remove the fixture 401 cylinder bore liner installer assembly from the cylinder block. Here we go. I feel like I should untighten this first though. Okay, good. Okay. 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 That should be it. There it is, boys and girl. Yeah, it's sitting a little bit on top. It definitely is protruded. Definitely. It's a bit higher. Might be able to see it. I could definitely feel it here. Okay. So we finished with the installation procedure. And next is the Line engine cylinder liner trimming procedure. For this, we're going to need the debris collector. Yeah, we have this tool. Trim tool assembly. Air control valve. Drill motor with 1/2-inch chuck. 1 1/8 horsepower, 7 amps. Triple gear reduction. And a 45 to 600 RPM rotational speed in clockwise direction. Huh. Not necessarily. One trim tool preloader. Set gauge ring. Metal shavings catch plug. Our plugs are completely what do you call it? The foam is completely disintegrated. So, see, all the foam was all over the box. So I cleaned it up a bit, but what's that for again? Metal shavings catch plug. Oh, I guess. Okay, so the metals, the pieces of metal don't go in here. I mean, either way, I don't see. I mean, when they deck it, I mean, the metal shavings are gonna be there. Just have to clean it. Okay, drive adapter for 5 bolts. Do not bore or hone the cylinder bore liner. The cylinder bore liner inside diameter ID is fully machined and honed to size and is optimally finished as shipped. Any attempt to modify this factory produced sizing and finish with additional boring and honing will lead to engine damage, excessive noise, or abnormal oil consumption. Perfect. After installing the new cylinder bore liner into the engine block, trim the excess material from the cylinder bore liner flange. Ensure that all metal particles are collected in order to prevent internal damage to transaxle or bearings. Place metal shavings catch plug 413 into cylinder bore liner to be trimmed. I could probably put some foam on this thing. Protect it, right? It's a thick foam. Place metal shavings catch plug 413. Off here. Put it right here instead. Place metal shavings catch plug 413 into cylinder bore liner to be trimmed. Position the top of 413 approximately 3 millimeters below the top surface of the cylinder bore liner. All right, so I guess this is just to catch when you trim it. The metal don't go inside, so. But our tool is kind of damaged. Position 3 millimeters before deck surface. We don't have any foam, do we? Maybe we do. Could cut it. Let's see. I think we do actually, now that I think of it. Okay. We need scissors. Scissors, scissors, scissors. Here we go. Oh, rainy day in California. What is it? November 15th, 2025. La Puente. It's really beautiful. We do have foam. Here we go. This is kind of a small foam, but it'll do. I don't mean to make you guys watch all this, but at the same time, maybe somebody that has the same exact scenario as me might need to do something about it too. So people that don't need to watch this, you could just forward it, you know, the video. But for somebody that has this problem, maybe you could, yeah, that looks good, huh? Just need some type of glue. Maybe you could do 2 layers. 1, 2. That works, huh? I don't even think I need to. Maybe I could cut a little bit the edges here. I like it. This is great. And there you go. What else do you need, huh? Just keep the foam. So we could stick it on this side very nicely. Okay. We need glue. Glue, glue, glue. What type of glue do we need? Just normal glue? Foam glue? Foam to metal. Do we have any foam glue? I mean, I kind of have a somewhat of a organized setup, so it makes things a little easier, but man, it took a while to get things organized. You know, sometimes you just need a tool here and there, and you eventually buy tools and keep them, you just use it once and then you don't care about it after. And that's the same thing with chemicals, you know. But it's worth it to try to keep things organized, because for moments like this where you need something, you have just one place to look instead of trying to look at all over the shed or the house or wherever else, you know. Fast Tack high temp heavy duty trim adhesive, bonds to metal, wood, or plastic foams. This is exactly what we need. I should get more of this. Looks like I'm running out. This thing is very tacky. So, why don't we put a little towel right here, and gloves would not be a bad idea. Harbor Freight gloves. Actually no, this is Amazon. Harbor Freight. It's kind of expensive, the gloves there. I mean, to be fair, they have a lot of different types of gloves. So you could get the cheaper ones. $7, $8. Oh wow, that's really yellow. High immediate bond strength. Directions: shake can 5 to 10 seconds. Adhesive must be applied on both bonding surfaces. Allow a minimum of 5 minutes to dry. Bonds may take up to 1 hour after adhesive application. Apply firmly. Uniform pressure to bonding surface to assure a strong bond. Maximum strength is achieved after 24 hours. 75 Fahrenheit. So, went through. It's very wet, very cold. Maybe I should let it sit for a little bit. Let's let it sit for a little bit. Okay, so ensure that the metal shaving catch plug is, yeah, we already said that, 3 millimeters below the top of the cylinder. Okay. Before using the trim tool, give me a second.